Did you know that in the year 1977, 150 people with disabilities stayed in the San Francisco Federal Rights Building for 25 days straight? Well, let's talk about the San Francisco shut-in. This is part 2 of the Disability Rights Movement series, and I would go back and watch part 1 because a lot of this information is based from part 1. And now where we left off with people with disabilities were not happy because Joseph Califano refused to sign the regulations. So Judy Heumann gathered all her friends all across the country into different states into their own different buildings. And now, in San Francisco specifically, there were 150 people at the San Francisco Federal Rights Building. And their plan was to not leave until Joseph Califano signed the bill. And they had a lot of problems with it. And so, people with disabilities, they were by themselves. They didn't have their caregivers or parents or anybody with them. So they had to take care of each other. Something else to add, they didn't have anything with them. They didn't have meds, food, water, even hygiene items. They weren't prepared to stay this long. So a bunch of different resources came and helped them. The Black Panthers brought them food, and then other donations started to come in to bring food, water, personal care items, and people started to come help. Now, here's the timeline of how everything went within the San Francisco sit-in. So the first day, they gathered everyone together in the buildings and commanded Califano to sign Section 504. And then donations started to come in, like the Black Panthers and all the organizations started to come help. And this was around day 2 as well. So from days 3 through 5, the people in San Francisco specifically realized, well, we're probably going to be here for a while. So they realized we need to make a plan and work together if we are going to be successful at this. So they made different committees, led by Judy Heumann as the organizer, to be successful for this sit-in. Some of these groups were food groups, legal groups, media groups, things like that. Around this time, the press got involved as well to get the word out, to protest, and to help people understand that we need Section 504 passed. Media coverage started to get larger, and the word started to grow nationally and got the attention of more donators to donate supplies, food, and things like that as well. They started to come up with a big routine on how they were going to live in the San Francisco building for that long as well. Something else to know about at this point, people with disabilities who were in the sit-in and across the country were getting kind of tired of being there for so long. And a lot of them didn't have their medicine and other supplies that were necessary. And so they were getting exhausted and they wanted to give up. But Judy Heumann specifically was like, hey, do you guys want the law passed? We should continue to work together. Try a few more days. Just try a few more days. And we can get this passed. We can get this signed. And then this will help our lives get way better. Now, at this point as well, Judy and a few other people in San Francisco decided we need to take this further, so they all flew to Washington, D.C. Come back for part 3 as I talk about Joseph Califano finally signing the regulations.